மல்லி இல்ல மண்ணுப்பா மல்லிய படி கேட்டப்போ
Right. So, students, good afternoon. Can someone please confirm whether you all can see me and hear me clearly? Can someone please put it in the chat box that you all can see me and hear me clearly so that we can start our usual first session on time? Can someone please put it in the chat box? So, today is our first class. So, we are starting the 2027 batch. So, can someone please confirm whether you all can see me and hear me clearly? Right. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Right. Okay. So not wasting much time, straight away I'm sharing my screen. Please confirm whether you all can see the screen also. Okay. Someone please confirm whether you all can see the screen clearly. All can see the screen clearly. Clearly visible. Can someone please confirm you all can see my screen clearly? Right. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Right. Okay. So today is our first session, 2027 A level. So you all have done your ordinary level exams, and I am pretty clear that you have not yet received your results. Okay. And then you are starting your A level 2027 journey before receiving your results. That means definitely you all are definitely going to pass the exam with flying colors. Okay. So before moving on to the lesson, I just wanted to give an introduction about the course and how we are going to operate. And Lamai, I have to give you a proper guidance how this will be conducted. Okay, this would, today I think it would not be a full 2 hour session. We will be completing it much quickly today's session because today is a very small session. I have sent the tutes to the doorstep for the students who have received it. Great, congratulations. For the students who have not yet received the tute which I have sent, definitely by next week you all will be receiving your hard copy tute. So for that I have shared the PDF of the tute in the WhatsApp group, and I hope you all have already taken a printout, or even if you have not taken a printout, that's no problem. We can still go ahead. Okay, right. So moving on, so this is my profile. Okay, you would see this in this picture I'm having here, but not now. Yes, the hair will grow, no problem. But this is my profile. You all can read. I'll give you 1 minute. You all can read whatever that is available, and then I'll introduce myself. Right? Okay. So I'm a student of D.S. College. I did my ordinary level exams in 2015 and advanced level A levels in 2018. And then I was able to get through with flying colors. And then during my A level journey, I was able to complete double AT 1 year before A levels. And then I finished my A levels, and then I did CA, Chartered Accountancy. And that is how I became a double qualified chartered accountant with over 6 years of lecturing experience, right? So that is what it says. But apart from that, if I want to introduce myself, I'm working for one of the largest conglomerates in Sri Lanka, which is known as the Capital Maharaja Group. You all would have known as News First, MTV, Sirasa TV, Shakti TV. So those are the companies that are included in the Capital Maharaja Group. So I'm currently the head of finance for 5 companies. And now you would be thinking, oh, sir is working somewhere and sir is lecturing also. Yes. So what happens is, if I'm working somewhere and if that work is related to my lecturing, which is currently I'm a financial accountant, head of finance, my management accountant. So that accounting work is related to what I'm teaching. So it helps me in different ways because I'm having practical real life example, real life experience of what accounting really is. So that is helping me to do this really, really well, right? So now this is my background. I'm having over 6 years of experience, and my goal is to make you pass this subject with flying colors. Not an S pass, not a C pass, not a B pass, but an A pass with 90 plus marks, so that you are eligible to go to the university, right? Okay. So some students think, oh, accounting, it is very difficult to learn online. No, it is. These days technology is improving. You have to make sure, if you what are the benefits of learning online? Okay. So if you join my classes, if you are learning online this accounting thing, okay. So if you, for example, if you want to go for a trip, for example, now there is a long weekend coming up, right? We all know in the May month there are visa holidays, long weekend coming up, for example. Now, if you miss a class, you will be provided with the recordings. Yes. So whenever, so make sure you don't do it regularly, because coming for the live session is the most important part. That is how you get a very good result. So even if you miss due to an emergency, for like you want to go to hospital, so, and then you can't come for my classes, but you will be definitely be getting the recordings. Okay, so you can cover it up there, right? ඔයාට මේක cover කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයා recording එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් හම්බෙනවා, right? So normally what I do is I make a mix of Sinhala and English. That is how I speak, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit unwell, but I have to give my 100% commitment. Okay. So but that is why I wanted to somehow conduct this class, even though I'm unwell, not well, having a little bit of fever, but no problem. It is my responsibility to give my commitment. And what is your responsibility? That is to give your 100% commitment, right? Okay. So next, I'm giving you the plan for the next 2 years, right? I'm giving you 1 minute to read this plan. Okay. You can read this plan. I'm giving you 1 minute and then I'll explain. Right. Okay. And I hope you have already read these, right? So number one, I will be covering all 16 topics. Okay. So there are 16 topics in the accounting syllabus. Okay. So my plan is to complete all the 16 areas on or before March 2027. Okay. When your exam will be conducted? In August or September of 2027. Okay. So March 2027 is my deadline. Before 6 to 8 months, I'll be covering everything. And then number two, if you miss any session, as I said, you will be provided with the recordings. This ultimate 100% flexible. All the notes will be couriered to your doorstep free of charge. Okay. I'm not charging anything. Normally lecturers do charge, but I'm someone who is never charging anything. And then monthly fee of 3,500. This is a very reasonable fee, which I think is very reasonable for a month. For 4 classes, 3,500 for advanced level is very reasonable, and that is the market rate. And then cover all the unit-wise past papers for each unit. So how we will be learning? After each unit, we will be learning the unit-wise past papers, right? So that is very important. And then we will be conducting model papers during our revision classes. Revision classes will be done by like another 1 year's time, not now. For now, only Saturdays 12 to 2. That is what will be done. Last 6 months fast track. For your exam, when you are having last 6 months, okay, I will be conducting a fast track program. This is never done in Sri Lanka, right? No lecturer is doing last 6 months fast track, but I will be doing 6 months fast track to achieve 90 plus. Okay, if you're around like 40 to 50 in 2027 March, you're like 40 to 50 marks. You want to get to 90 plus. You want to get into the state university, Colombo University, Jayavardhanapura University, any university that you want to get into the government university, you need to have 90 plus marks. So for that, I will help all of you to achieve that by getting a fast track last 6 months. Okay, and then money back guarantee if you fail. This has never happened in my classes for the last 6 years. This has never happened. But money back guarantee if you fail. One condition, 80% of attendance is compulsory. I know no student, almost, if you come for 80%, definitely you will be getting an A pass. That I can guarantee. And if you fail, there is no chance of failing. If you fail, your money will be back to you. Right? Okay. And then this, what is this picture? Right? Anyone who knows what this picture is, what this picture depicts? Right? Okay. So this is a person called Michael Phelps. Okay. So this is a real story. The Michael Phelps, he is a person who started swimming at the age of 6. When he was 6 years old, this person started swimming. Okay. This person started swimming at the age of 6, started breaking records at the age of 11, went to university at the age of 15 and broke his own records again, became an Olympic champion at the age of 18, right? This person's name is Michael Phelps. Why? Now, what is this related to accounting, right? Okay. First, listen to my story, then you will be able to understand, right? One day, when he was practicing very hard, he understood, I want to break records. Okay. There was a person in 1976 called Mark Splits. Okay. Mark Splits. His name was Mark Splits. So he was able to get 7 gold medals in one season. What Michael Phelps told. This person is Michael Phelps in your screen that you can see. Mark Splits has 7 gold medals. I will have 8 medals. I will break his records. People looked at him and laughed at him. That is what normally when you're going to aim a big thing. Now, if you tell your friends, Mama, me para animareng A level karala, I will be getting A plus, A pass, and be getting 90 plus. Your friends will look at you and laugh at you, right? If you have no good results in O levels. That is simple. That is how the world is. But with hard work, with commitment and consistency, you can do anything, right? Okay. Again, coming back to the story, what he said was right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break his records. People looked at him and laughed at him. Can you do that? This is what people said. Right. And what he said was, okay, if Mark Splits is swimming 2 kilometers every day, I will swim 4 kilometers every day. If that person had swim every day, swimming for 2 kilometers is like very tough, very, very tough. So what I will do, I will swim for 4 kilometers. If that person practices 2 hours, 3 hours every day, I will be practicing 6 hours every day. Okay. So what he did, for continuously every day, it can be a festival, it can be a holiday, it can be a birthday, it can be a whatever it is, he was practicing each and every single day. Okay. He was consistent. Right. And then the big day arrived. Beijing Olympics, 2004. I'm talking about 2004. This thing happened. Beijing Olympics in China. Okay. The Olympics is started. Now he's going to jump into the pool. The speed in which he jumped into the pool, his goggles got a crack. What happened? Goggles got a crack. Little drops of water started coming inside his eyes. His eyes started burning as well as Davilla Katuna, right? And then that moment, what he thought, now if I have worked hard so much, now if I give up in this moment. I have worked hard for like 10 years. If I give up now, what will happen? All my dreams will be shattered. What he didn't even look right or left. He kept on going with 100% speed. He kept on going until he finished the touching line. And then when he looked back, there was a big WR. What is WR? World record. He had broken the world record. Now, what is the message? Now, what is this related to accounting? What is this related to your studies? Yes. In life, you need to always, number one, expect the unexpected. Unexpected things can happen. Number two, believe the unbelievable. People tend to believe, you have to believe the unbelievable in order to, number three, achieve the unachievable. So in life, you need to make sure you are giving your 100%, no matter it is studies or even after studies, you have a life, right? So make sure you are giving your 100%. I'm not here only to teach accounting. I'm also will be providing in the middle, I will be providing you the financial education, okay? How to become financially free in the future, right? So that will be done in the process of accounting. Not only teaching accounting, I want to guide you. I want you all to become successful in life, okay? Not only get an A pass for accounting and then forget about it. No, you have to become successful in life. For that, what is the recipe to success? There is one recipe. What is that? You have to be working hard work and consistency, right? Okay. So the next one, we are moving on to the next one. There are some important free YouTube content for every student who is doing this accounting subject in advanced level. In YouTube, there are free content. So if you go to the onlineaccounting.lk YouTube channel, okay, some of you would have been knowing what is onlineaccounting.lk. Some of you would have not known, right? So this is onlineaccounting.lk. They have done some free lessons. You can go and watch them in the YouTube channel. So you can follow them so that you will have a clear idea about what it is, right? And then after O levels. Now you are all after O levels. What I did after O levels, I did double AT. Was it successful? Like, was it helpful for me? Yes, definitely. Why? My next target was to do CA or ACCA. And then I got exemptions. And now I'm a double qualified chartered accountant. So not only, as I said, not only teaching accounting is here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to always guide all of you to become successful in life. So what I would suggest, you do something right now. Since you're after O levels, you can do like CMA or AAT along with advanced level. That is how I did. And after advanced levels, you can do CA or ACCA. Now you would be thinking CA or ACCA, right? ACCA, the prices are high, the pass rates are also high. ACCA, sorry, chartered CA, the prices are low and the pass rates are low. It is a bit difficult than ACCA, right? So this is a small thing. Now I'm straight away. Now I'm going to the main thing, which is our tute, right? Now I'm going to share the tute, which I have already sent all of you, right? Can someone please confirm whether you all can see the tute clearly? Can someone please put it in the chat box? Can someone please put it in the chat box? Can you all see the tute now? Right. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Right. Thank you, Sheena. Okay. So there are some spelling mistakes. Just disregard them. Right. Now, without wasting much time, we are straight away we are moving on to your tute. Right. Okay. So number one, there are two branches of accounting. Anyone who knows what are the two branches of accounting? Very simple, straightforward. Right. Two branches of accounting. We all know, and I hope you all will be writing. Number one is financial accounting. Financial accounting. And then number two is, what is this number two? Management accounting. Management accounting. Right, okay. Right, so first of all, What is financial accounting? Right? So clearly it says preparation of information about the past transactions of an entity in a manner that will enable external persons to make economic decisions is financial accounting. Now, looking at this, you will be thinking, oh, this is so difficult. Right? But in my subject, accounting, I will make sure you don't memorize anything. Okay? You don't memorize anything. That is what I want you to do. You have to, everything you have to understand logically and practice. That is what you have to do. You don't memorize anything. You have to make sure you are understanding everything logically, because I don't like memorizing. To take a subject like business studies, yes, I did in my advanced levels. I got very good results, but I don't like memorizing, right? So that is why I'm teaching accounting today, because everything should be logical. Even if you take economics, everything should be logical. But yes, business studies is a very important subject. Sometimes you may need to understand. Sometimes you may need to uh, memorize also. But that is also a very important subject. But make sure in accounting you don't need to memorize even a single word. Everything should be logical, right? Okay. So if you take financial accounting, this is very simple, straightforward. Financial accounting, this is historical. Okay. One thing that you need to remember, this is historical information plus, okay, this is historical information, and then this is future. This is, if you take management accounting, if it is future focus, okay, future focus is management accounting, right? Very simple. Right now, let's read the definition of management. The provision of relevant information that will assist and support all levels of management to plan, control, make decisions in order to fulfill their responsibilities. Right? I know you all didn't understand even a single word, right? When I was at your point, when I was also 16 years, 17 years old, I also didn't understand what they are saying, right? So this is normal. Now I'm going to explain what this is, right? Very simple, right? Number one, you know, it is future focus, right? Management accounting is future focus. Number two, what is this? Okay, I need enough space to write. Number two, this is very important. Management accounting is for internal purpose. Okay, not for external. This is for internal. Okay, who is the internal? Internal kya na kauda lamai? Okay, internal is, these are the managers. Okay, managers, employees, top level. Okay, top level, top level. Okay, so that is what management accounting is. So take financial accounting, as I said, historical information. Number two, what else is there in the financial accounting pillar? Yes, that is, it is prepared according to a standard. Okay, according to a standard. Standard එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ විදිහට තමයි හදන්න ඕනේ. You have to prepare these financials on a standard. Very simple. Right? Now you know what is financial accounting, what is management accounting. If you want, you can just jot it down in the tube that I have given. Sorry. Have conducted, even I'm conducting today's class, I'm unwell, but I have to make sure all my students I'm conducting this class, right? Okay. Financial accounting. Okay. There is input, there is a process, there is an output. Okay. What are the inputs? Transaction and events. මේ මොනවද මේ transaction events? I know you didn't understand. මේ transaction events කියනකොට මොනවද කියලා දන්නේ නැහැ. මමත් අවුරුදු 16 දී 17 දී මේවා දන්නේ නැහැ. I also didn't understand. Okay, what is transaction and events, right? So number one, what is transaction, right? Okay, there are two people. Okay, one is Saman, the other person is Saman Mali, right? Saman and Saman. This is okay. So Saman is the boy. Saman is the boy, and Saman Mali, we all know it's a girl, right? Saman wanted to give a gift to his girl. Okay, they were good friends. Okay, Saman Malita put a gift එකක් දෙන්න හිතුණා. What Saman did? Saman went to a store. Okay, Saman went to a store, and what he did? He bought a what? He bought a dress for Saman Mali. Okay, he bought a dress for Saman Mali. Right? What Saman Mali did? Yes, okay. And then what he did? Saman, he gave it to Saman Mali. Saman Mali was very happy. Right? Okay. So what happened? The store that they bought, let's say it's like, for example, let's say like Odell. Okay. So this store, this is a transaction for them. Make a tamai transaction here. What is transaction? They have sold it to someone. Right? Okay. So they have sold it to someone, and then that is a transaction. Number two, they have to record, classify, summarize, and interpret. Okay. Now I'm not going to explain all of these at once. No. Okay. So they have to record this, and then they will get the financial statements. Okay. Financial statement is the final output. Final output. Right? Okay. So this is very simple. This is just a story. You don't need to write anything. Saman no Saman Mali Mukut liyan no ne. Right? So this is what it is. Right? Okay. So next we are moving on. What are the functions of financial accounting? Now you have to write it down. Whatever that I'm writing with me itself, you have to write it down. Right? Number one, what are the functions of financial accounting? Number one, recognition and measurement. Right? Make sure you're writing it down. After that, we will explain what is happening here. Right? Recognition and measurement. I hope you all are writing with me. Or even if you have not received the tute to your house, couriered, make sure you are writing it down in a paper. I will be sending you the tute once you are registered for our classes. And already the students who have already texted me, you will be receiving it. Either you have already received it or you'll be receiving it the next week. Right? So recognition and measurement. That is number one. And then number two, planning. And then number three. Number three is classifying. Classifying is number three. I'm not going to explain everything, right? First of all, I'm going to write explaining it at the end. If you don't have the tute, no problem. Register for the class, send me a WhatsApp message. I'll be sending the tute, right? Summarizing. Number four is summarizing. Yes. Number five is interpreting. Number five is interpreting, right? Okay. So this is simple. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Y'all can quickly write this down, and then quickly you can. I'm going to go to the next one. I'm giving you 1 minute. Quickly write this down. Once you are done, please, someone please put it in the chat box, sir, and finished. Done. Right, okay, very good. Hana is very speed. Looks like Hana is done. What about others? Right, what about others? Hana is done. Others, please put it in the chat box whether y'all are done so that I can move on to the next one. Right. Okay. Saur is also done. Right. Looks like I can move on to the next one. Right. Okay. What are the output of financial accounting? Anna, right. Output of financial accounting. Number one, income statement. If you have done your ordinary level exams, O-level exams, if you have done accounting and business studies, you would know. Even if you have not done ordinary level O-level commerce stream, commerce subject, accounting business studies, that is also no problem. Okay. I will be giving you 100% guidance. There are so many students who have not done O-levels where they have not done accounting and business studies in O-levels, and still they are able to do it fine in accounting. So no problem. Income statement, this is known as P&L. Can you remember? We did in O levels, right? Okay. And then number two, what is this? Statement of financial position. Okay. Statement of financial position known as SOFP. Right? Okay. So what is this? Yes, we did this something called balance sheet. Can you remember in your O levels? We have done this. Even if you have not done O levels accounting business, no problem. Again, I'm repeating, there is no problem. We can still go forward and do this clearly. Right? Okay. And then, so these two we have learned. And then number three, we have not learned there. First time we are learning cash flow statement. So today is the first class. Some students were confused whether today is the first class or not. Yes, today is the first session. This is where we are starting the classes today. Today is the first day that we are starting. We all are very lucky that you all have already joined the first session, and you all are started with the first day itself. You all are not going to miss anything, even if you have not, even if you all have friends who have not joined for the first session, but with this class, if you feel this is helpful for them, you can convey the message to them also. We will be providing with the recordings for them as well. Right? Okay. So cash flow statement. Right? And then number four, statement of changes in equity. Statement of changes in equity. And then finally, what is this? Notes to the financial statements. Notes to the financial statements. Yes, a student is asking, is this a free class? Yes, this is a free class. The students who have registered, I have sent them the tube to their houses, to their doorstep. That is also free of charge. Any student who wants to join, they can send me a WhatsApp message. I will be sharing the number in the um, chat box right now. I'm going to share my number. Whoever who wants, you all can send me a WhatsApp message. I'll be sending the registration link. Okay, here you go. This is my number. So you all can send me a WhatsApp message so that I'll be sending the tunes free of charge to your doorstep. But you need to know about the class fees and right. Now I'm giving 1 minute. Make sure to write this down in your tute which I have sent, or else if you have not received, in your workbook. Right, very good. Shima is very fast done. Sauri is also done. Very good. I'm receiving personal messages. Very good. Hana is also done. What about others? Right, Rahma is also done. Very good. So what I want to do is, I always want to, if someone is raising their hands, sir, will accounting, economics and ICT fall on commerce stream? Yes, definitely you all can do that. Accounting, econ and ICT. Yes, very good. And then you will get a very good Z score. You will have a very good very good chance of getting into state university if you do ICT. Okay. And if someone who wants a good lecture of ICT, I also can recommend. So that is also there. So no problem. Yes, Sarah is send me a message. Yes, counting, econ, and ICT has fallen into common stream. Common stream, yes. And even if you are doing business studies, there is no problem. Still, you can get in state university. Still, you can get 3 years, a very good result. Even if you are not planning to go to state university, no problem. That is done. Right. Mariam is also done. Very good. Right. We are moving on to the next part. Question number 4. Right. What is the question number 4? What are the main differences between financial accounting and management accounting? Right. So these are the main differences. Very important to understand. Right. We are going to highlight it is provided for both external and internal stakeholders. Who are these stakeholders? In business studies, you would learn wherever you are going for classes. In business studies also, you will learn stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders means interested parties. Interested parties. Who are interested parties? For example, internally, who are interested parties? Sorry. The interested parties are managers, employees, chairman, the owner of the company, shareholders. So those are stakeholders, internal stakeholders. Who are external? We have already learned this in our O level. If you have done the accounting and business studies. External, who is external party? Yes, the government is the number one external stakeholder. And it can be the society, it can be investors, potential investors, and those and all, right? So financial accounting. Now we are talking about the differences. Very important. Okay. The differences is what we are talking about. Right? So external and internal stakeholders, there are financial accounting is provided for both. But management accounting is only for internal stakeholders. Okay. Management accounting is only for internal stakeholders, right? Who are internal stakeholders? The employees, the managers, the top management, the chairman, the shareholders. So those are the ones, right? Provided only past and present. This I told you. Past and present information, right? Past and present information, right? And that is financial accounting. This management accounting, past, present, and future. Mainly it is future. Mainly it is future. Here, mainly it is past. So that is what you need to keep in mind. Okay. So this is the next difference. The difference is past and present for financial accounting, management accounting, past, present, and future. Right. Okay. It provides, okay, financial accounting only summarized information. Provides summarized. Very important this one. Just make sure you read it again and again. That's all. I don't want any of you to memorize any of these concepts because memorizing is something I don't like. Okay. What I want to understand and read, keep reading, keep revising. That's all. No memorizing in counting in my subject. I want you all to stay free, relax, no memorizing at all. Okay. And then it provides detailed information, not summarized. It provides detailed information. Very good. Right. Okay. The next one, accounting standards. Can you remember I told accounting standards? Okay. Can you remember I told accounting standards, right? And then here, nothing is applicable. These accounting standards are not applicable in management accounting, right? The time value of money is not considered. Time value of money. Time value of money, right? Is not considered. Here, time value of money is considered, right? I'm not going to explain now what is time value of money because this is a bit of a complicated one, but we will be learning it in the future, not now. If I give it, it's like, for example, if you go to a Muslim wedding, right? What happens in the on top of the biryani? What they keep? The big chicken, the full chicken, right? They keep that full chicken. Either it comes in a plate, different plate, or it comes in on top of the biryani. What do you do? Do you eat the entire chicken at once? No, right? First you break the leg piece, and then the chest piece, and then the neck piece, That is how you eat. So here also the same thing we will be doing. We will be doing everything step by step in a systematic approach. Yeah, you can get the highest possible result. Right? Okay. Provide information once a year. Okay. Here the information will be done, will be obtained once a year. Here, when the manager needs, whenever the requirement එකක් එනකොට ඔයාට මේක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Information එක ඔයාට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Very simple. And then compulsory to prepare. This is compulsory. Financial accounting is compulsory. Management accounting, it is optional to prepare. Even if you don't prepare, no one is going to ask you, why didn't you prepare management accounting? But financial accounting, it is compulsory. Very simple, right? Very straightforward one, right? Okay. So this is just a basic understanding. You don't need to write anything. Just even if you want, you can highlight it. I have already given with bold letters, whatever that should be included, right? Okay. Management accounting process. Sorry. Okay. Input, process, and output. Now we already learned for financial accounting. Now we are going to learn for management accounting, input, process, and output. Right? Okay. So as you all can see, input, historical, and budgeted. What is budgeted? Historical, you know, right? It's the past. What is this? And then what is this budgeted information? Yeah, this is forecast. What do you mean by forecast? Forecast means it is related to future. ලබන මාසෙ මෙච්චර පඩියක් ගෙවන්න ඕන ළමයිට. Right? Whoever that is, they are employees, I have to pay this much of salary. So that is budgeted information. Right? Okay. And then you need to just keep in mind, that's all. Right? And then if I take the same example, Saman and Saman Mali, these two were school friends. Okay, you all know that we have in the previous example, these two were friends from school. Okay, school days they were friends. And then what happened? One day, Saman Mali opened her own business. Saman Mali was planning to open her own business. Okay, what happened? Yes, his friend Saman, she recruited her friend Saman. Now Saman is an employee. Okay, now Saman is an employee, right? So what happened? Now Saman Mali has to pay a salary. Saman Mali has to pay a salary next month. So that is called budgeted information. Salary of 50,000 to Saman, because Saman is an employee of Saman Mali, right? So what happened? Yes, that is budgeted. Next month you need to pay. So that is future. In the future, you need to pay 50,000 of salary. So that is simple. Simply, that is the example of what this looks like. Okay. Right. Okay. Very, very quickly, we have to finish this lesson so that everything would be easy. Right. What are the functions? Right. And then next we are moving planning, budgeting, controlling. We will be learning this in the future. Output. Budgeted statements, accounting ratios, common activity analysis, marginal costing, information for investment decisions. I know you don't know any of these. Okay, you don't know, you don't have an idea of what budgeted statements are, what accounting ratios are, these common activity analysis, marginal cost, investment decisions. You don't know, right? I'm pretty sure you don't know. We will be doing it in the future. So these are the outputs. Just keep in mind, right? Okay. Number one. And then what are the functions of management accounting? Function is the process, right? What is the process? That is the function, right? Number one, planning. And then budgeting. Okay, budgeting is another thing. And then controlling. And then controlling. Right? What are the output of management accounting? We all know that these are the outputs, right? Here there are 5 outputs. Those are the outputs, right? So what are the outputs? Budget statement, accounting ratios, common activity analysis, marginal costing information, make sure you're writing all of these with me in the tute. Information investment decision, information for investment decision, right? Okay. Information for investment decisions, right? Very simple. I'm going to give you 1 minute, quickly write this, so that next we are moving on to past paper questions. The student is asking, accounting is theory or sums? Yes, accounting is both theory and sums. The first 2 units, there will be theory, and then we will be going on to sums. We are accounting equation, we are journal entries, we are financial statements, the management. There are so much of accounting sums that you have to do, but this is the basics that you need to keep in mind. Right. Students have quickly done. Very good, very good. Shima is done. Khadija is done. Sauri is done. Very good. Hana is also done. Right? Okay. So let's move on to the next part. Right. Now we are going to do some past paper questions and see whether we know. Do we know the answers? Very good. Right? This is how we will be doing in our all our units. After every main topic, we will be doing past papers from 2010 onwards. Okay, past paper questions from 2010 onwards, so that everything you will be crystal clear, right? So this is only a theory part. Moving on, there will be more calculation parts where we'll be doing complex calculations, but this is theory. Looks like a little bit boring, or what is this? Starting is so all theory. Accounting, I thought, oh, this is all doing sums. No. First of all, there is theory, and then like 20% is theory, 80% is sums. Okay. So that is how the accounting, this thing is compiled, right? Okay. So this is a 2017 advanced level question. What is the main objective of financial accounting in a firm? To provide information to the management. No. Why? You don't provide management information. For the management, it is management accounting. Management accounting is for management. Okay? Management accounting is for management. Right? To provide information to the, sorry, I think I was stopped sharing. Right now, can someone please confirm whether you all can see the screen again where I have shared the tute? And someone please confirm in the chat box. Right. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Right. Okay. So, number 2, to provide information to the government for income tax. Is it? Not only that. No. To provide information to auditors in providing an option of financial state. No. To provide information to check whether financial statements are in line with LKS. What is this LKS? This is the accounting standards. Okay. To provide information to external users. This is the answer. This is the complete answer. Normally, this is for external users in their decisions, right? Very important, right? So this is first one is the answer is 5. Did you all understand? Is someone is having a doubt in this? Lamaita therunad. Did you all understand? Can someone please put in the chat box so that I can have a feeling, right? My students are able to understand whatever that I'm giving. තේරුම් නැත්නම් කියන්න, I can again explain this. To provide information to external stakeholders. So that is the main. External one is the main one. Right. One student wants to wants me to explain again. Okay. To provide information to management to take their decisions. No. What is the question? What is the main objective of financial accounting? Financial accounting wala objective එක මොනවද? Provide information to management? No. That is management accounting. So first one is wrong. To provide information of the government to the government for income tax, is that the objective of financial accounting? That is one objective, but is that the main? No, that is not the main. They are asking very important. Huh? Need to understand this question main. Number three, to provide information to the auditors in providing an option on financial statements. Okay, provide information. Auditors? No, that is not the main objective. To provide information, check whether financial statements are in line with LKS? No. The final one, to provide information to external users in taking their decisions. Very good. So this is the main objective. What is the main? You need to make sure you keep this thing in your mind that this is the main objective. Okay. Did you all understand, or do you need anything else? Right. Very good. Very good. Right. So the second one, I'm giving you time. It is you who have to do it, and then we will be discussing. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Right. 2 minutes to do this question. Okay. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Do it by yourself. Right. Okay. So let's start. Indicate whether the following statements relating to role of management accounting in a firm are true or false. Okay. It provides information for managers of a firm to take decisions. First of all, very important to understand management accounting. They're asking management accounting role, right? It provides information for managers of a firm to take decisions. Is it true or false? Right. So let's check. Here, if you take the difference, yes, where is managers? Here the managers, right? For the managers. So this is true, right? So this is true. It provides both past and future information about a firm. Is it yes or no? How to check? We have learned this in the theory. We will go back to the theory where it is past and future. Yes, past and future both. Very good. So this is also true. It provides information prescribed in the accounting standards. No, this is financial accounting. Accounting standards means financial accounting. So this is false. It provides information on demand for all stakeholders of a firm. Okay. It provides information on demand for all stakeholders of a firm. Right. So this false or true? No. Management accounting is always for what? For the management, for the internal, not all. All stakeholders means internal plus external. No, it is only for internal. So this is also false. Right? Did you all understand? Can someone please put it in the chat box? Sir, understood? Sir, තේරුන්නේ ආයි කියලා දෙන්න. You can do both. Do you all understand? Right. Hana has got it. Very good. Umama has also got it. Very good. What about others? Even if you didn't understand, don't be shy. You can send me a direct message. You can do it. Last two, I didn't get it right. C, okay. One student is saying last two didn't get it. It provides information prescribed in the accounting standards. Okay. Accounting standard means there are some standards like LKAS and SLFRS. Okay. So these standards are always used in the financial account. Okay. Financial accounting and not management account. This is not management account. Okay. It's not management account. So that is why I have given this as false. It provides information on demand for all stakeholders. No. What they're asking, management accounting. Yes, very good, Sauri. If it is standards, that is for management accounting, not for, sorry, it is for financial accounting and not for management accounting, right? And then finally, it provides information on demand for all stakeholders of a firm, right? It provides information for all stakeholders of a firm, right? So is this correct? No. All stakeholders means internal plus external, right? Internal plus external. That is financial account. That is financial account, right? Internal plus external means financial account. If it is only internal means management. So that is why I have given as false. Did you understand? Did the student who has said, sir, didn't understand, have you understood? If not, tell me, I can explain it again and again. No problem. Right. Very good, Sauri. Very happy? Right. Okay. One more question, and we are going to wind up today's class. Okay. One more question. This is the last question because today's class is very short. Okay. One student is asking, sir, are you doing physical class too? Sorry, dear, because if it is physical, I will not be able to do everything that I promise. Okay. So, and then students who are from Gaul, Mathara, Kandy, and those places all have joined to today's class. Noor Elia, from Jaffna, all students have joined. So, if you are from them, it is a very, it is something unfair, right? So that is why I'm planning to do only online classes. The student has asked, so are you doing physical class too? No, I'm only planning to do online classes so that I can give my 100% maximum effort. I can do all the past papers, can do everything. If it is physical, it will take time. So I will not be able to do promise. So whatever that I'm expert in, I have to do that. So I hope you have understood that this is why I'm not doing any physical classes. Going forward, online classes, but the tubes will be couriered to you every month. Every month, I will be giving all the new tubes couriered to your doorstep if you are registered to my classes. If you want to register, please send me a WhatsApp text. Right. So this is the last question that we are going to do. All other questions we'll be doing in the next class. Right. State the differences. So this is 2014 advanced level question. State the differences between financial accounting and management accounting reports on the following aspects. Okay, users of reports. Right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. You can do it, and even if it is correct or wrong, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Quickly try to do it. Even if it is wrong, we will be discussing. Yeah, it looks like I got disconnected, and I'm connecting. And someone please confirm that you all can see the tube which I'm sharing. Please confirm someone. There was some technical issue. So couldn't. So automatically it got logged out. Someone please confirm whether you all can see the tube which I'm sharing currently. Right, someone please confirm whether you all can see the tube clearly. You all can hear me clearly. You all can see me. Everything is clear. Someone please put it in the chat box that everything is clear. Maybe due to a technical error, something got disconnected. Can't see the tube. One student is saying can't see the tube. Are you sure? What about others? What about the other students? Can you all see the tube which I am sharing currently? Now can see, right? Okay. Thank you. So, right, so 2014 advanced level question. Right. Number one, users of report. In financial accounting, who will use? Both external and internal parties. Both of them will use. Okay. And in management accounting, who will use? Only internal. Okay. Make sure you're writing this, keeping these things in your mind by reading it again and again. Right. Frequency of preparation. When is the frequency for financial accounting? It is annually. Annually, you have to prepare, right? And then for management accounting, this is when is the frequency? Whenever needed. Whenever needed, right? Legal requirement. Is there any legal requirement legally required? Financial accounting, is it legally required? Yes, compulsory. And then management accounting, it is optional. It is optional. Nature of information reported. What is the nature? Yes, financial accounting, it is summarized. Management accounting, it is detailed information, right? Okay. So we are done with this question also. I'm giving you 1 more minute. Please make sure you're writing this down. This is 2014 advanced level question. I know it is not easy, but moving forward, we'll be doing many questions so that everything would be crystal clear for you. Right? So I hope you all have completed. With this question, we are finishing today's session. We are finishing it early. Normally, it is a 2-hour class, but today, since it is the first day, I'm going to make sure this is as short as possible. This session, okay, as short as possible, right? And if any student, if you feel, you can share with your student with your friends. My number, I'm again putting this in the chat box. Please tell them to send me a WhatsApp message, whoever who wants to. Okay, I'm sending a direct message to someone, right? Okay, so I'm putting it in the chat box. This is my number. So if anyone who wants to enroll for the classes, make sure. And if you want to get the tubes couriered to your doorstep free of charge, our class fee is, this is the class fee. I have clearly explained in my first slide as well. This is the class fee per month. And I feel that this is a very reasonable amount for whatever that I'm giving. All the past papers, everything, the tubes, all the past papers, everything will be couriered to your house. So everything will be done free of charge. So make sure you are doing this, and I hope I have done a reasonable job in the first class. And then from the next question, we will be moving on from the 2013 question. All the best. Let's meet up next week. Next week at the same time. All the best.